At Bunnings, a little can go a long way with our lowest prices. Dulux paint $116.94, Monarch roller kit $25.77. Will you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Kia ora te iwi. If you're just joining us for the first time today, you've joined us for this, the fifth of our live stream games, the second of our Open finals, this being the Women's Open finals, which will be contested between WAIKATO Open Women's and Counties MANUKAU Open Women's. I'm joined in commentary with Harley. Harley, I really don't think it can get better, can it? It can't be possible. We've had just 4 stunning games and 2 incredible finals. The last one going down to the wire. Potentially some controversy happening there with the Simbin players. We'll just leave that off to the side. However, we got 2 incredible teams here. Counties MANUKAU being winners of this division 2 of the last 6 years. And WAIKATO, I think this might be almost a decade since they won this Open Women's final. Your thoughts on the upcoming game, Harley?
Kia ora Maya and everyone that is tuned in. This was the game I was the most excited for. We got treated to an absolute pearler of a game. On day 1 with WAIKATO in the Open Women's. Yesterday we got to catch Counties MANUKAU as they defeated North Harbour in the Open Women's. And now the 2 best teams in this wahanga in this section have risen to the final. Both packed full of talent. We'll be able to see very shortly as the team lists come, and we can see the Counties MANUKAU team, albeit very young, full of talent, and also sprinkled with experience too. We mentioned yesterday the impact that Jean Marsh, the impact that Dana Turnbull have on this team.
Yeah, we've seen that when they played against North Harbour Counties. You mix a little bit of experience with youthful talent, and they come out smelling of roses against that North Harbour team. But WAIKATO, just so many New Zealand players in this team. This is sort of starting to get, I talked about a decade since this WAIKATO team had been involved in an Open Women's final, and you're starting to see now what you're seeing at the secondary school level and the youth level, when we've got teams from Counties MANUKAU, from WAIKATO being in those female grade finals, and that's starting to come through into this Open Women's section, which will be really, really good. I tell you what I'm actually excited about, and I hope up on the camera, Terry will capture what I think we're about to see. You can see the WAIKATO team. I think they're more excited about what's about to happen in front of us than what they are about the final. We've seen them do this earlier on, hoping we can get some pictures of this. The WAIKATO girls get in and do their dance. The coaches promised them that if they get to the final, the coaches would get in there and do a dance. So we thought you were here tuning in to watch the Touch Nationals. This is actually the Hip Hop Nationals. And the winner is going to take on the Royal family. I actually asked Coach Mere Knott how many nights a week we're Touch and how many nights a week we're dancing. Some people might be watching this, Harley, and going, gee, it doesn't seem like they're focused on probably what's the biggest game. Others tend to think one way of getting rid of the nerves.
Certainly. And it's all about fun. Touch doesn't have to be so serious all the time. Ki tēnei e tātou nā rārangi ingoa o te kapa WAIKATO. We mentioned some of the experience that they have on offer. Nāwai Hāwere, one player in particular, leading from the front. Manaia Woodby, I thought, was a key contributor and has been over the weekend. Keep an eye on those two. And also, of course, for Counties MANUKAU. For Counties MANUKAU, we made mention of a couple of names, but I think one player, I can't see her on the team sheet. Perhaps she might be standing down. I hope that's not the case. Was Kairerangi Edmonds.
Yeah, that'd be a huge loss as we seen Edmonds. We called her name a lot in that game against North Harbour. On that first day, she was a key individual, I think. The number 15, Edmonds. We hear the 2-minute music in the background. Referees getting ready to kick us off. Thomas Webster, Mitchell Bailey, Cameron Wooten. The 3 referees for this game. I'm not sure how the rankings are done. Is the mixed higher rankings than the women's these days, Harley?
Yeah, the referees, many of you may or may not know. Of course, the men's final typically has the top 3 ranked referees, followed by the next ranked referees that sit into the mixed final, then the women's referees. So some of the top 10 referees right across the country, therefore perhaps across the world, we look to see the leadership and expertise that they can provide to this match, an open, free-flowing game between Counties MANUKAU and Waikato.
Thomas Webster kicks us off. Counties MANUKAU tap the ball. And just a slow start into this one. Not wanting to have any errors. We see Turnbull, one of those 2 key members of this Counties MANUKAU team. Late cut, goes short side, 3-on-2. Excellent dive there from Amani Shepherd, one of the Waikato key players. They stick short side, gets through here, lapse of concentration. Counties now, 1 out of the box. That was not on, Harley. Lapse of concentration from Waikato.
Not the start Waikato would have wanted, but exactly the start Counties. Look at this effort from Caitlin Jane Bushell. She gets on the outside of Amani Shepherd, not easy to do on her own, and then teams up with Ashley Tu'umayalu to score Counties' first try, first set of the game. What a start, and unfortunately we see as we return to the action, Waikato making a little error.
So smart, Bushell. Just had noticed Waikato clocked off. She hadn't. Got through. Great touchdown to Maialu. Counties now, after a mistake, I think that was Edmonds.
Good to see she's playing today.
2 to go here. Energy firmly with Counties MANUKAU after that hot start. They go in short side. Good chase down there from the Waikato wing. Now they want to be, you can hear the comms from this Waikato sub-box, Harley. Strong in the ruck, strong in the ruck.
They've set the standard in this women's grade this weekend. Some very impressive victories, but most importantly, this part of the field, the orange zone, their ability to get really clean ruck and a strong platform to move forward into this position. 5th touch now.
Edemia plays through. Is looking to take advantage. Both Edemia girls are on the field at the moment. Woodby, we see her bottom of the screen. Edemia now goes into dummy half. Kimara looks to go short side. Does she get around? Too easy. Oh no, touch is called.
No, the border ground was called.
Oh.
It looks like as she stretched out, it just came free from her hands.
We might get another shot of that in a moment, just to see that ball was to ground. But Counties straight back into their work, and now they get a piggyback penalty. Just offside there. I like that, setting the standards with the referees. We see this replay. I wonder if we can get another look at that. It did look like it bounced, but I wonder if it was down first. We see it here. Oh, we move on back to the live action. Counties MANUKAU with the ball.
It's those 2 players in action here, and Turnbull with the ball looks to go long, and they get a repeat set. This pod, of course, successful in scoring Counties MANUKAU's first try of the day.
Yeah, we've seen just intelligent play, Bushell. Here she is again, gives the quickie, calls play through. Excellent vision from the referee. Mitchell Bailey, seen the link flyer. Too often we don't catch that as referees. Mitchell did. And now he's just proactively telling her, wait on the line, don't leave early, hold for dummy half. A much better defence there, Waikato. Turnbull now on the outside, steps back, goes down. Touchdown, the second of the game for Counties Manukau.
Looking forward to having a look at the replay. Bunnings Warehouse. Again, a great setup. You can see the sweep play coming. Bushell quick off the ground. Turnbull just has the awareness to get underneath Edamere. You can see just on the replay her feet are in front of the line. And in an offside position, referee Bailey calls the play on. The advantage is given, and Counties Manukau, second try of the game.
Great set of refereeing for referee Bailey. Waikato, they'll be stunned, going down 2-0. They've been the dominant team all weekend. Here we see Hawera setting things up. Not quite in the spot they needed. As Kipper pulls things back. Shepherd now goes short side, out to this right-hand side. Using her pace. Don't let the bandage around her leg fool you. She's got gas. Simple one here, Harley.
That's right, Amani Shepherd's been a key part of the Open Women's Touch Blacks team for a few years now. And you can see why. She's just got pace to burn. Has a deception to go on the inside. But manages to find her teammate there, Arita Mauri Oho Paiko, for Waikato's first try.
2-1. More of what that's what we expect from Waikato. That clinical accuracy down in the attacking scoreline. Turnbull back on. I don't think we've seen Jean Marsh, have we?
You can see her in the sub box. She's got a shirt on, so she won't be playing today.
Yeah, energy now coming back into this Waikato box. So just scored one, repelled Counties Manukau. Strong rucking down the outside. There's no one chasing. This is going to be a touchdown for the number one, I think it is, from Waikato. Highland Potts. She created that all on her own. The timing onto the ball. Well, I think it was just after the second touch. If we go all the way back here, timing onto the ball, we see her infield, steps off her left, gets on the outside, and there's just no one covering back.
County's just caught flat-footed there. They'll want to stay on their toes, even on second touch, third touch. This Waikato team is so lethal, they can score from anywhere.
Look, if the Waikato team was asleep, they are no longer. Getting the last two touchdowns back-to-back. Ashford sets up for Bushell, out to the right-hand side. Great catch. Last touch. They don't want to clock off. They know what happened first touchdown. Yep, much better now.
Feel like they've sunk into a bit of a rhythm now, Waikato. Oh, I say that maybe a little bit too soon. A little bit of an error on the roll ball there. Just took her eyes off the play of the ball. Perhaps thinking a step ahead of where the ball was at that stage. Bushell now teaming up with Ashford.
Nice work in the middle. I'm not sure if it was, I think it was Wardby. Being able to make the touch, pull her corner, get back to the line before the attacker was. Bushell now in a key attacker. Turnbull comes back. Oh, excellent listening there. And that's just experience. Not only, I reckon she already knew she was going to run through before she heard referee Webster, because she just knew the player wasn't back on side. Turnbull.
And all the work was done here off the platform. You can see her feet are still in front of the line. And the communication would have come from Webster because he was right there on the spot. So excellent work there from Turnbull. Counties Manukau 3-2.
She's a beaut this game. Harley, the Open Women's Final. Oh, yeah. What happened? Oh, very surprising. Oh, Edmonds looks... She might have twisted her ankle. Nope, she's fine. Last touch now. I thought we were going to see the exact same situation, the mirror situation from what happened up there with a player being short. Waikato being awarded a try, but no, that Counties Manukau player got back on side.
Still plenty of time left in this first half. Counties Manukau moving the ball from the left to the right.
Really, really good passing, but not putting anyone under pressure with the passes, getting on the outside of the Waikato defence, which was up really high. 2 to go. Yeah, Bushell was probably trying to pass that back, knowing the defender was going to get to it. Shepherd now steadying the ship. Kepa, I think that was. Shepherd again, third touch. Letting the players get on. Edamia passes out. We have our first intercept. Turnbull, though, taking the cautious approach. Again, that experience. Not throwing it and ending up back onto defence. We see another beautiful pass on the outside. The Waikato defence. I wondered what Thomas was doing there.
Standing there like a statue. Ashford now.
Hard to look inconspicuous when you got the white uniform on, Thomas. Nice platform, though. Going back to the right as Edmonds goes short. Ball down. Says referee Wooten.
And that's Kairirangi Edmonds in the thick of the action again there. A great platform from the 33. Very quick off the ground from Ashford. And they spied the gap on the outside. Just slips in between again. Very similar to their second try this afternoon. And Jasmine Munro crosses for another great try.
4-2, fair reflection so far of the accuracy and dominance from Counties Manukau. Waikato, though, back into their work. Again attacking this right-hand side. They've seen something on this right-hand side, as we see. I'm not sure if it's Woodby or Crombie there, setting that one up for the number 3, Tia Kimura.
Kimura gets one back after being denied earlier on today. But yes, you're right. I think it's Woodby has the insight to shift the ball back into the inside defender for Counties Manukau. Just a little bit late to respond there. But what a game we have. 4 tries to 3.
Yeah, 7 touchdowns in the first 10 minutes. And quality touchdowns too. Not premeditated. Making the defence make decisions and then adjusting from that. Interesting there. Just out on an island by herself. Yeah, weird set there from Counties.
A little disconnected, thinking Edmonds wanted to take the lead. But of course, Imogen said, nah, hang on, let's try something different.
Oh, a penalty here, though, against Waikato for a forward pass off the ruck. Counties Manukau just collect themselves in no rush.
The Edmonds Langaheto whānau, very prominent in this Counties Manukau team, of course. Tony Langaheto, coach for the side, as we see them teaming up again. This is Turnbull with the ball in hand. She's been very important for Counties Manukau this afternoon. She wants to sub, but Bushell says, wait, come back and pass me the ball first. To Umayalu with the long ball, and it might be enough. It looks like the defender from Waikato has just run out of space to get that touch off. And Braxton McGee crosses for Counties Manukau's 5th try.
5th try, and great try. Big left to right pass. 25 metres on the fly. Perfect manipulation there by McGee. Significant lead now here. Not insurmountable at all, Harley. But just emotionally on top in this game. Counties Manukau. Just before we come back to that live play, Waikato very close to scoring. Forward pass called, though. Now Counties again getting on the outside. I imagine there'll be an adjustment made at halftime by Waikato, not allowing Counties to get around them.
But furthermore, they haven't made any mistakes in yardage yet.
Yep.
I don't know if Waikato have applied the pressure in the middle of the field that perhaps the coaches would like to. And you can see Counties getting a few extra passes, getting into the spaces that they want to. To Umayalu again with the ball in hand. Let's see if they can get something off this peel play here.
Oh, back out to the left. Is it? Oh, no. We have another forward pass. Get in the road of an incredible, what looked to be an incredible touchdown. Right on the spot, though, the referee team. They just rolled in that set defensively, Waikato. No one was really willing to step up, but they got away with it.
And again, just disconnected on the entry point.
Attention to detail, Harley. Just needing to make sure everything's organised before they leave the field again. Getting around the outside. It's not a fluke. It's not quite lifting together as the Waikato team. No, that wasn't forward. Definitely wasn't forward, that pass.
It might have been late. I don't know if it was forward, but
I think it was more the picture in terms of the player initially looking like they were behind the one they were passing it to.
we see Shepherd moving the ball forward. This is the part of the field they had the drop ball before. Sarah Baldwin now looking towards the left to stretch out the county's defence. Here's Faye. She's really lethal with the dive, but she doesn't need a dive today. She pushes the ball on. Mauri Oho Paiko with a great try from Waikato.
You called it, and counties know how lethal she is on the dive, and that's why they really collapsed in on her. Beautiful read by her, which she just threw the ball out to the wing on a dime. Great pass. It's so cool to see it when someone is just such a threat, the impact they have on the defence. But once they make the decision to shut down one of her strengths, she goes to the second. 4-5 now, Waikato. Interesting scoreline because counties has definitely been on top, but they're only up by one. Waikato could quite easily take a lead into the second half.
As we saw in the Open Men's Semi earlier today, Bay took an early lead and then Harbour came back very strong in the second half, so anything can happen. Of course, still 4 minutes in this half, let alone the second half to come. Penalty awarded to Counties MANUKAU. Here's to Umayalu. We know she's decent with the long ball, but she can dive under as well.
She's almost stepping while diving.
The sweep play that time. Just testing the Waikato defence, but Iremia and I believe Kemera doing a really good job of staying tight. The ball goes through the hands. Almost the flick on comes off, but just a touch late. So great shot there from the Waikato defence.
Well, they look short on this side, do Counties MANUKAU. Waikato not exploiting the numbers they had here, but they are being accurate, much more important. Good set, one of their better ones. Fourth touch now, well and truly in this attacking half. Great set there from Kepa. Shepherd now. Oh, that would have been a great pickup. Knew they were going to get the ball back.
3 minutes remaining in this half. And Amani Shepherd on the field with Kemera. They'll look to be the strike players in this half, but maybe they don't need to because a quick play through the hands. Ariona Idemir with the heads-up play pushes the ball on to McCoy for a sneaky try from Waikato. Off the tap-off. I don't think counties were ready for it.
Ties it up, Harley. I just spoke in terms of probably what felt like the momentum. County's been more dominant in this first half, but the scoreline suggests she's perfectly even. 5-all. 2 minutes to go. Lots of touchdowns. Quality attack. Both teams doing well through that orange zone, Harley, giving themselves opportunities on attack. Edmonds, yeah, good work here. Pulls out. Would have went to nothing otherwise. Again, they go back for the same play. Ooh, thought she could have thrown short.
Well done, Waikato. Excellent defence there. They knew who the strike weapons were for Counties MANUKAU. Compressed tight that defence on the line. And now they've got their yards going. Morioho Paiko taking a shove for her efforts. But the referees say play on.
He went to give a penalty there, but realised it was just the attacking player hadn't set herself properly. Pressed with the referees. Harley. the only way teams go from end to end is when referees manage 7 metres well. And these three have done a fantastic job with that so far.
What a great game we've had so far. Very close to half-time. Strong skills shown here by Counties MANUKAU, rucking up the field, fresh legs on. To Umaialu, on to Bushell, just running out of space there.
Could this be like the open mix game where we've seen the last set, the team that was behind the whole way in this first half? No, it's unlikely to be now.
Just overrunning that. They've had a couple of errors as the subs, the fresh legs have come onto the field. Perhaps a talking point, that middle of the field Waikato we've seen dominate in past games hasn't been all their way this one. Wide open there. No dummy half in play, so Waikato moving forward.
4 touches and they haven't even gone 10 metres. Edmonds, though, gets them on the front foot. Nice scoop here by Ashford. At least they finished the ball in the right area with only probably 2 touches max to go. And this is the first half of our Open Women's Final for 2024 against Counties MANUKAU and Waikato. Should be the last touch of the game. No doubt. We just hear the hooter there. Ooh, referee Bailey has let it continue. First half, Waikato v Counties, Open Women's, 5-all. Be back for what I'm sure is going to be even a better second half.
A fresh coat of paint can go a long way.
4 litre Easy Coat interior paint, $91.58. Sally's 1 litre professional sugar soap, $5.61.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stock item will beat it by 15%.
Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora touch whānau, welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch-relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time, and allows for innovation.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Whakarawika mai, koutou katoa, ko tēnei te pai wehe te wā whakatā, o tēnei kemi wanganui nā kapa e rua, kei runga i te tihi o te maunga, o te wāhanga wāhine, i tēnei whakataitai āmotu pāwhotu poro 2024 Bunnings National Touch Championships. We mentioned earlier how excited we were for this game, and it's certainly living up to the hype. We see Counties MANUKAU in their box, having a chat. We can hear Waikato also reflecting on what's been an awesome first half, 5-all. First try in the books from some superb action from Caitlin Jane Bushell.
Yeah, it was just, there was nothing on. It was a 5th touch. She got through. Got Counties off to a great start. We see Shepherd here, her vision, her speed, and then skill on the end of it to set Waikato up for their first. Again, that play up, Bushell. Seen Turnbull though, knowing the player was offside, played right through. Easy dot down for the second there from Counties MANUKAU. Waikato though hitting back. We might not get to see all these replays as we're about to tap off for the second half of this 2024 Bunnings Warehouse Open Nationals. The Women's Open's great. Can't get any closer, Harley. 5-all. Waikato now get to start us off in the second half. Crombie trying to earn the penalty for players rolling back. Oh, did she get on the outside of? This is a really odd sort of sequence of play there, Harry. It looked like they had numbers and there weren't.
Different pitches being shown by the defence. And also from the attack, Nikki Crobby dancing around. Let's see if Highland Pots get the outball here. No, they're going long. But I think the touch was made first. Great work there by Dubu.
Good touch. Good attack. Bushels. Gets Counties. Moving forward. Be interesting to see if Waikato's made the adjustment on the yards anyway. Particularly, I think it's more like the second touch where Counties MANUKAU were getting around the outside of them. These are excellent extra yards here from the Counties MANUKAU team. Finlay, Ashford. Nice touch though from the number 10 from Waikato. I'm sure she's played whole game too, actually.
Yeah, McQuaid has been a real factor for Waikato, particularly on defence. Don't think she's had a break, you're right. Here's Shepherd now. Let's see if she can make the most of this opportunity on fifth touch. She looks back to the left to Vey.
Oh, what a ball. She can do it all, can't she, Harry?
That's phenomenal touch. Impressive hand reflex skills here. Bang. Sees the defender coming. Gets the pass backwards, still out of the hands. Mauri Oho Paiko. Try number 3 for her, and Waikato take the lead.
Counties, for the first time, find themselves behind in this game. Opportunity here. Go for the sweep play. Edmonds now heading back left. Right, sorry. Last touch. Trying to catch them on the hop. Late cut. Going to be a touch and pass. Yep. Good defence from Waikato, Harley.
Manai will be being a real hero defensively. She knows that that's her role in this team. To just be the defensive leader, to be the spirit, the rock that the team needs. There's so many other attacking weapons that Waikato have. As we see through the transition, some good yards made here by Crombie. Highland Potts now. Oh, unfortunately just takes a slip there, which might affect their platform and setup.
Sometimes it feels the 7's just a little bit short on the fifth touch, Harley, so it'll be one thing for our referee group to keep an eye on, not allowing those defending players to shorten up that 7 metres. Must be so great for this counties team to have someone with the experience, the know-how that Dana Turnbull has. See her now going into half, looking to use her speed, throws long, but great defense by the number 10 from Waikato. Alicia McCoy.
Counties MANUKAU lifting off the line. They do want to try and keep Waikato to this end of the field.
Here she is, the star. Vesinia. Shepherd and Vesinia, dangerous combination. No, not. Ooh. I'm not sure whether they earned that one, but referee Webster just says more than the minimum force used there by the Counties MANUKAU team. Oh, yeah, and this is the dive game we talk about.
Try time there, Amani Shepherd. 1-2 punch there.
The killer combo. Again, Counties collapsing on Vesinia. Know that she's an incredible diver. And she almost handed it to her. They were that close. And that's how close Shepherd needed to stay to beat the shutting defender. Great work. Waikato now out to 2 touchdown lead, Harley. Been a real turnaround in the second half.
And it's important for Counties MANUKAU not to panic here. Despite going down by 2 or being down by 2, they've certainly got the skill and X factor to be able to pull that lead back. We see Kate Finlay now teaming up with Tu'u Maialu. looking long again. We know she's got that long ball, but some expert defense there from Waikato to read what counties were throwing. Static play now from fifth touch. But a penalty. Perhaps Waikato just a little bit too eager moving forward. Off their line, an offside call. Little 1-2 play, but a great touch there. Again, it's Wardby in the right spot at the right time.
A lot less forward passes in this game, particularly off the ruck down on the 7, which is great to see. The dummy half just getting in front of the planting attacker. Edmonds just trying to use his speed, so too Turnbull, but can't get around. Great defense from the Waikato wing. Tia Kimura. Bit more direct here.
And again, it's Wardby and Kimura putting the body on the line.
Still 13 and a half minutes to go, Harley. It feels like we've already had 40 minutes. Good defense. Just the whole body language of the Waikato team. Not that it's ever been flat, but now they're really buoyed. Being up by 2 touchdowns. Now earning this penalty and offside there by Counties MANUKAU. Just such a positive team, this Waikato team, Harley. No one's stressing out in the box.
It's actually super, super quiet. And it's nice to see and feel that calm demeanour. I say that just as a penalty comes for, I'm going to assume 7 players on.
And you look across and you just see Coach Tony Angahital taking the team aside, giving them direction. Again, composed box for such a young group. Counties MANUKAU team. A lot from still in secondary schools, let alone just out.
Correct. Many of these players for Counties MANUKAU part of the successful 18 girls side at National Youth Touch Championships about a month ago. Shows the level of talent that we have right across the country for them to step up at Opens. Great defense from Sarah Baldwin there. Just to take away that space from Turnbull, forcing her to go left and left her with no room and no options.
Just a bit of the sting gone out of the Counties MANUKAU attack, Harley. They just don't quite have the penetration of the defence they did in the first half. Oh, you just hear the cheers going up around the park. Nia gets the ball. Now she's just going to come off this. Looked like a 33 Pio Mia though. Out to Shepherd. Touch made. Nice touch there from Counties MANUKAU. Brianna Adams. She just takes up so much of the opposition's so much of the opposition's attention, doesn't she? Visinia Fakileu.
Just a forced pass there from Counties MANUKAU, but great defence. And you can see in that play the impact that Kaya Kepa had by lifting forward and taking away, forcing Counties MANUKAU to throw the pass to the wing a little earlier than perhaps she'd like to going forward. Now they're in a great spot, and you can see Visinia Fakalelu here. She's got time and space here. And
Game over.
They're going to give this one.
You could almost have stepped back and watered that try before she even had the ball back. It's crazy when you know something's going to happen and you just can't stop it. Getting the penalty lifted both of the defensive players off. Just Edmonds nowhere near having the chance to get there.
Yeah, she knew it too,
nice
unfortunately.
little moment. Yeah, nice between the two of them. Accidentally need her in the head. Now out to 3. Huge mountain now.
But hey, 10 minutes still to play.
Plenty of time. Just Waikato seem on top. The energy, the body language, the quality and accuracy of the tack down on the scoreline. Again, a little bit premeditated, not really going to anything that had much of a threat.
Fifth touch here. Looking to shut down the players, Waikato. Simple objective. Good rucking. I don't think she was supposed to catch that ball, but Manaia Whoopi was in the right place. And here's Highland Potts looking left now. There's a little bit of space in the middle if she can make the most of it. She gets the ball off, but it's a second late.
Dangerous decision, but the correct decision for the Counties MANUKAU link. Just to come off her player, make the shot. We even see Counties, they were getting it on the outside of this Waikato team in the first half. Some errors creeping in. Just the pressure, Waikato putting them under. Nice extra pass. Great drive. Good scoop here, Edmonds now. Can she make the most of it? Late cut, went to nothing.
Yep, not often you see the ref pass the ball back to the player to get back to the mark. But good on you, Mitch. This time, Waikato, and some good pressure applied from Counties MANUKAU early in the set. Nice to see them lifting off their line to take space away. Here's Kepa. Amani Shepherd, very dangerous with the ball. 6 touch though.
It's gone to a bit of a holding pattern after we had Visinia really wow us with 3 incredible touches. 2 to go here for Counties MANUKAU. Bushels, good yard. We see the pace injection. Hey, do you think that's the 7 sort of shortened up at the end there?
Yeah, and I also think Counties are running out of options at the same time, which makes us assume that the 7's a little bit short. Because if you have a look on the other side, with the extra passes that Waikato were throwing, they're getting that extra space. But certainly one team feels like they're more dominant, particularly with momentum in this game at the moment, and that's Waikato. Idemir looks to try and get through the gap, but the touch is made by Counties MANUKAU.
Good recovery there from the toucher. Almost did a half pirouette. Thought she was going to get beaten, but had the pace to catch up to the Waikato player. Again, having a scoop from a long range lately has the Counties team. Oh, that's not forward. It's almost,
we're looking at
almost like we're searching for forward pass as opposed to calling the ones that are clear and obvious. However, Waikato will make the most of it.
good position now for Sarah Baldwin. Second phase, Potts is on the ball, very quick off the line, and I think they've got the penalty. County's just 1 foot in front of the line there. Offside is the call.
Here we have coming in from the sub box. I'm sure we'll start to hear the cheers of the crowd. Sinia makes her way back in. Got to think she was offside, or the flash, one of the two. Got the call from the sideline. I like that teamwork. See the 15 in the bottom of the screen. Get her the ball. What she got in store now? Looks to go under again. Did she do it? Not quite.
Great cover there from Ashford. They were trying to get that link high. She couldn't quite get on the outside. Great cover defense, Counties MANUKAU.
Again though, forward pass. Counties get out of jail. 5 minutes to go. 8-5 up. Waikato lead by 3. They were throwing that pass in the first half, Harley. Counties MANUKAU. Now they're not. I guess accuracy being at a premium. But probably being down by 3 with 5 to go. Needing to play with a little bit more freedom like they were. I really like the pace. We always see Ashley, number 13, here with the ball. Oh, that must have been close to being offside. However, good defence, Waikato again. Better set of attack though from Counties MANUKAU, Harley.
They got down the right end of the field. It was a little bit of a slow start, but once the fresh legs came onto the field, kicked into gear somewhat. If they can get that from the start of the set, I think they'll get to launch their attack closer to the 7-metre line. As we see, just like this, Shepherd making some really good yards with Kepa and getting really front-footed. Counties defence still a little bit offside, and the extra pass is made there by Hawera. McCoy gets another one for Waikato. This is a special try. They're putting their foot down now. Here on the Bunnings Warehouse replay, we can see just great deception and awareness of where the defence is and how and where the pass needs to be made to be precise. And McCoy gets another one for Waikato, 9-5 now.
3.5 left. Every set a must score for Counties MANUKAU. Ashford. Nice wraparound play, but again long with the winger already heading outside. Better serve maybe to draw and pass. Yeah, unfortunately, didn't come to much there for Counties MANUKAU. 3 sets each for these two teams if they complete them. Down by 4, makes it an almost impossible task for Counties MANUKAU. Waikato taking care of the ball.
They've just been relentless in the second half. Very few mistakes. Excellent platform to build off as we see Highland Potts with the 1-2 step. An intercept though by Edmonds Langaheto. And just caught with a, was it a voluntary roll ball?
No, it was a forward pass, I think. The 900.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes, big 2 minutes for Counties.
A little bit of heavy shoulder contact there.
Realising the threat that there is out there. Bit of extra attention given to the touch. I'm sure this will just simply be a quickie. She'll probably pass it back this time. Good D, Counties. Just soaking up time. Waikato, smart play. Again, just using up all their touches. No need to score, just need to be accurate. Crombie now setting things up for Shepherd. She went right, she went left. Good touch though.
Correct decision there from the referee. Of course, we could see the juggle was happening. The touch came on the back while the juggle was being made. Even though she hadn't caught the ball yet, the touch still applies in terms of the player having possession. Not long to go now. Counties MANUKAU may not be able to reduce the deficit, but what they will be disappointed in is not finishing off very strongly. Another set where they've made a mistake on their exit strategy.
Just gone into the last minute, Harvey. Waikato with an opportunity to put another nail in the coffin, which is the victory over this Counties MANUKAU team. Sweet play, throws it back nice and early, big gap in the middle, ball down, great work, great reward. Mania Wardby, just a workhorse of this Waikato team, gets a well-deserved reward here. We see pass straight back to the dummy half, steps off your left. That's excellent work there, Harvey.
You can see how much it means to her as well. She's super proud of not only herself, but obviously of her team. To me, she's probably been the MVP in this final, although we haven't had to see her do too much on attack. She's been an absolute machine on defense. 5 seconds to go. An impressive victory for Waikato. Ka nui ake te mihi kia rātou. Te kapa o Waikato I tēnei whiringa whaiti wanga nui nā kemu. Nā tima e rua a Waikato, a Counties MANUKAU 10 tries to 5. Waikato take out the open women's grade It's been a long time coming, 10 plus years since they've been able to secure a gold medal in this section. And they've done so in style, being behind by two or three in the first half. They were able to stamp their mark, particularly in the middle part of the field, what we call the orange zone. Got their yards correct, tidied up their errors, found the right platforms for players like Whakalelu, for players like Amani Shepherd to really stamp their authority and put extra points on the board for a Waikato team that is very thoroughly deserving. Went through the entire competition unbeaten. And very shortly we're going to cross with Maya to have a chat with Ariona Iremia.
Ariona, it's been a long time. You just said those exact words to me. Almost a decade you're back here, and the first time you come back you get across the line. You must be just so proud and so happy.
Yeah, so proud of the girls. We had goals and we had visions, and we ticked them off box by box, and just every game we said we're building, and yeah, I guess we got to the end. Finally we reached that final building block, so yeah. And you didn't have it your own way at all really in that first half. Counties MANUKAU coming out really strong, but you fought back in that second half. It was a pretty complete performance. Yeah, we were quite gutted, when we found out the 50-minute halves. We trained all season for the 20 minutes, and we knew that these 20 minutes were what going to get us. We were going to get us through. We trained for it, so yeah, we're really looking forward to it. Yeah. Now, some teams you got a heap of stacked players, New Zealand players. But Vesinia, what does she mean to the team? You just see her every time she goes on, seems to lift not only the spirits of the crowd, but also the box. What a player she is. Just an all-round beautiful person. She's our Chiefs Manawa girl, so we were pretty happy to have her here for a season, probably gone next season. So that looked like making the most of her and keeping her for one more season, yeah. Awesome. Well, I won't keep you from the celebrations the teams are doing. Well done. Congratulations to you and team, and enjoy the afternoon. And there we have it. We've just seen a complete second half performance from the Waikato Women's, the Women's Opens Champions. The first time in a long time they take out the Open Championship for 2024.